Hey guys, this is Satyajit Pattnaik and welcome back to my channel. And today's topic is going to be on foreign exchange forecasting. Now, in this particular project, I have done a forecasting of HKD to INR rates, but you can easily do it for other currencies as well. It's just going to be a one line change, not even one line, it's just going to be a one word change in the piece of code. You can easily take the code and try it out yourself. Now, the basic history about this particular use case is that when I moved back to Hong Kong from India in 2019, I was looking out for because we usually try to send money to India, right? So I usually was checking out the exchange rates on a daily basis, and I mean honestly speaking, if I remember, I had to check the rates on a daily basis, every day, every hour, ki kab badne wala and all those things. And that's how I first created my own blog related to this forecasting. I tried to scrape data from xe.com and created a small model out of it, and it was actually giving me good results. And time for the next step to make a web application out of it. So this video is going to be on that. Let's get started. In case you have any questions, you can connect me on LinkedIn or else leave a comment in the video itself. And please like the video, share it among your friends, and subscribe. As you already know that YouTube algorithms have changed, so I'm expecting as much likes as possible, because based on that only YouTube recommend to other people as well. So keep supporting guys, keep motivating, and let's get started for the video. So today's topic is going to be on forecasting exchange rates. Now, the use case why it has evolved, I have already talked about it. So for this video, for this particular use case, we are using xe.com. Now, xe.com is nothing but it captures all the exchange rates and all those things. As you already know that exchange rates differs every day. It changes based on markets, based on various external factors, right? I'm not going to discuss about the external factors right now, but I'm just using xe.com website, and I'm trying to scrape the data from there. What is the historical data? And on top of that, I will be doing a forecasting model. Okay. So long back, I had written a blog on the same topic, which I'm doing a video on right now. I'll also leave the blogs links in the description below. Apart from that, I do have some other blogs related to time series forecasting in case you want to get to know more about it. And in today's video, we are using Facebook Profit as our algorithm. Yes, we have Arima, Holtz Winter, LSTMs. A lot of models are there, a lot of algorithms are there, but I'm using Facebook Profit. Now, some of the advantages of Facebook Profit, you probably can go through this particular documentation to know about it. They do have features of adding seasonalities, adding user-defined seasonalities, be it weekly seasonality, yearly seasonality, or they also have features like adding holidays and all those things. And apart from that, one of the good features about Facebook Profit is that irrespective of the type of data you have, be it a daily data, hourly data, or a monthly data, you can do a user defined forecasting. Now what does that mean is, in case you are using Arima models, let's say you are having monthly data, probably you cannot do a daily forecast. Like, you have every day, every month you have data. Let's say you want to do a forecast for the next 5 days. It's not possible in Arima. You have to either change monthly data to daily data and then do it. But in Facebook Profit, you have that caliber, you have that freedom to do forecasting as per your needs. Okay. So let me give you a brief understanding on the use case, and then I will quickly jump onto the code part. So forecasting exchange rates, time series data is vastly used across various domains for forecasting. We already know that. Forecasting the future can be beneficial for the analysts and management in making better calculated decisions to maximize returns and minimize risks. So in this particular video, we will be demonstrating how we can forecast exchange rates. Now, for this particular video, I'm taking Hong Kong dollars to Indian rupees. In case you want to do it for USD to INR, USD to euros, whatever it is, from X currency to Y currency, you can easily do it. You have to just do minor code changes in the code. Okay, I will share the code. I will share the Flask application code as well. Nothing to worry about. And yes, many of you also ask, can we use it as my college project? Can we use it as here and there? You are free to use any of my codes and any of my videos which I'm sharing with you all. Okay. Now, forecasting exchange rates. Recently, a number of technological advancements have been introduced that can forecast future time points quickly, efficiently, and accurately. To get a detailed understanding on how time series forecasting works, please go through this article. Yes, this is the same article which I was talking about, and you can go through it. So let's get started, guys. I'll not talk much. I will quickly go ahead and let you understand about the code part. Let me just zoom in so that we get a better visibility on the code part. I will just close this down. So here I'm just using pandas date time libraries. Let me just import it. I have created a date range method. It's not doing anything, it's just taking start date and end date, and based on that it is yielding the dates. Okay. So this piece of code, I have commented it out, but I will explain you what this piece of code is. You can see start date 2011, end date is today's date. So this model was basically created on 22nd of April, just a week back. I'm sorry for a delayed video on this part, but it's okay. So when I scraped the data, because we don't want to scrape it on the go, right? If we scrape it on the go, your model will be very slow. Getting data points will be very slow, right? So I have already scraped it and I'm using the data set directly. So I am using 2011 till 22 of April 2021. I have it in this data frame. So here I'm just calling this data frame. I will show you hist underscore df. I will just show you the tail so that you understand that this is still okay. The date column is not visible. It's okay. You can just have a look at it. This is still 22nd April. So my next piece of code is exactly same thing. Here I'm taking the start date as 23 and end date as today's date. So let's see, we're running this code today on 30th April. This piece of code will get the data from 23 April till today's date. And then what we will do is we will append the historical data and the current data together, and we will form our final data frame. Okay. So here it is. I'm just running this piece of code and I'm storing it in hkd underscore data. I will also leave this data to you all, but yeah, it's recommended that you run this code yourself. Here, as you can see, I will just show you the data frame. Basically, when we are scraping the data, it is having, so you can see this link. This is the link which I'm using from xe.com currency tables from hkd, and date equals this. So there is no to currency. Okay, from currency is mentioned, and the data which is being fetched, it has all the currencies, but we are just concerned about hkd to inr. So hum kya karenge, we will just choose the currency as inr. Let me just run this. Okay, because we don't want so much of data, right? So we will just keep the inr data, and then I will just print and show you the data. Yeah, this is how the data looks like. Here I'm concatenating the historical data and the new data. Okay, let us see how the plot looks like, how the graph looks like, and this is how the graph looks like. This is the exchange rate graph. In 2011, the HKD to INR was somewhere around 5.8, somewhere around that. Now it is 9.5, 9.5, 9.6. So almost 100% increase in like 10 years. And then I'm just printing the number of columns that I have. Here I am calling my Facebook Prophet libraries. In case you haven't installed Facebook Prophet, it's pip install. I think pip install Prophet. Yeah, pip install Prophet. Okay. And you might have to also install Microsoft C++ Visual Studio. Yeah, but that's going to be very easy. You can just Google it out how to install. And in case you have any difficulties, just let me know. So here I'm dropping all the unnecessary columns. And if you want to print your data frame again, let's see how it looks like. So you have just date column and you have units per HKD. That is it, because it's a univariate forecasting, simple forecasting, and we'll see how it works. Definitely this code you can take this code to the next level. It will be a very amazing project as well. But I'm just guiding you, I'm just showing you how it can be done. probably you can take it as a next assignment and build an end-to-end model where you can put from currency to currency and you can do n number of forecastings. Okay, but yeah, disclaimer, it will be it will eat up a lot of time for you. So yeah, this is how it is. I have just renamed the data frame columns, and here to save a copy of the original data, what I'm doing is I'm copying the original data to y underscore orig. Let me just run this piece of code. Done. And here I am calling the profit model. Model equals to profit, initiating my profit model, and I'm fitting the model, fitting the data frame. Okay, it will be over in couple of minutes, probably 1 minute. Let's wait. Let me explain you the next few lines as well. So the next few lines are nothing but here I'm creating the future data variable model dot make future data frame. So here I'm asking the model to make the future data frames. So as I told you, right, irrespective of the data, it could be monthly, daily, yearly, any kind of data, you can just pass here periods and you can pass the frequency. Monthly data hai and you want to do a daily forecasting of next 10 days, 20 days, it's possible. Let's say you want to do once every 2 days. Let's say you have data till today, you want it for, like today is Friday, you want it for Sunday, then Tuesday, then Thursday, possible. You can just change it like this, frequency equals to 2D, it works. Okay, I have already tested everything about Facebook Profit, so feel free to ask anything. You have any doubts, you can ask me. So let me run it. So here I'm doing a 10 days prediction. Day frequency equals to D, periods equals to 10. So I will just try to note few other things as well in case you want to. Y is equal to yearly, W is equal to weekly, all these things are possible. H equals to hourly. If you want to do bi-weekly or something, 2W bi-weekly. Okay, something like that. You just do R&D and you can check it out. And here I'm doing a forecasting dot predict. I'm calling the model dot predict function. So again, one more good thing about Facebook Profit is that it doesn't only give you the forecasted values. It also gives you a range of forecast. It gives you prediction. It gives you prediction higher. It gives you prediction lower as well. So it is recommended to see the prediction upper and lower. So your final prediction will always lie within that. And it really works very good. Like this model works really good. And with further advancements, further enhancements, it is just flawless. Now this is how the forecasted data looks like. Let me show you the components. The components will tell you more idea about the data. It will give you more idea. Now, if you don't know about components of time series, again, this piece of blog will definitely give you some understanding on time series analysis. These are the components of time series data: trend, seasonality, irregularity, and cyclic. So let's go back to the use case. You can see here, I've just expanded. The trend is going high, quite obvious, from 5.8 to 9.5. It's going high. Weekly, you can see for a certain week, अगर आपको किसी week में पैसा भेजना है or else you want to just check out, definitely within that week, Monday and Tuesday, you can see the maximum exchange rate value. Your rates decrease during Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and obviously during the weekends. When weekends, may mostly the market is down, right? So definitely it will decrease, right? So as you can see, let's say this week I have an urgency to send money to my back home. I will definitely do it either on Monday or Tuesday because that's how the data is telling me. Okay, let's move ahead. Here I'm just calling the plotly library and I'm just doing a prediction. I'm just doing a plotting on the prediction data. Automatically, I will temporary HTML will be opened up. So this is how the data looks like. My video is somewhere here, but it's okay. Anyways, I will leave this code to you so that you can just explore. This is how it looks like. Let me just show you here. You can see there are 4 different fields, right? Because I have plotted 4 different things: actual, predicted, predicted upper, and predicted lower. Okay. So in case you want to disable predicted lower and predicted upper, that's fine. If you want to disable predicted and you want to see the range, you can do it. You can easily do it. That's how interactive this plot is going to be. Okay. And this is a plotly offline graph. Okay. I will just I have the code here, so you can easily take and play around with it. So this is about the code. Let me take it to the next level. Let me show you the Flask application out of it. Now the Flask application is going to be very simple. Many of you might have already seen a lot of Flask videos. If you haven't seen, I have a lot of videos on my channel. You just go through and have a look. इसमें क्या basically होता है, we have templates, and based on templates, let me show you the template. So this is how the template looks like. Now obviously these a lot of codes are there. I will just make the application on, and then I will show you how the model looks like. I will just do a quick code walkthrough on this code. It's nothing but I'm just copy pasting the code here, copy pasted here. Everything has been copy pasted. And some of the things I have done here, I will just explain you this piece of code. What is this? And after that, I am just uh, adding the app.config, static image, static graph, all these folders I have used. I have this piece of code, and then I'm submitting. Let me turn on the application and then I will explain you. So you can easily turn on the application from your Anaconda prompt as well. But let's run it from here itself. Some of the libraries you might have to install, Flask, and I think yeah, Flask socket IO as well is required. Let me just show you. I actually invested a lot of time doing this UI part, and like one of my friend is also helping me in this project. So just 2 more minutes. It takes some time. Localhost 8000, because that's the port I have used in this particular code. You can see port equals to 8000 and debug is false, right? You can change the port as well, nothing to worry about. Yeah, this is how the data looks like. Let me have my, okay, let it be here itself, not an issue. So this is how the application looks like. You can see these are text, these are text. This is the original data. Okay, you can zoom in, zoom out, all those things are possible. And if you just auto scale it, and price for 1 HKD, you can see the price is 9.54. As I told you, we are scraping real-time data from xe.com. Today's data might not be available. So I think this data is yesterday's data. I think it's 29th data. Let us see HKD to INR. Oh, it's today's data. So it's real time. It's real time. And you can see 1 day change, 0.04% 1 day change. So 0.04 values 1 day change, 7 days change, 1 year change. So these are some static values, as I told you, right? Here I have done this. It's nothing but, let's say today's date is 30th April. Today is Friday. So what I'm doing is I'm getting yesterday's data. I'm getting before 1 week's data. I'm getting before 1 year's data. And I'm just doing a comparison of it. These are static data, right? I'm just getting it from the data frame. Here I have the actual data. I'm plotting it. As simple as that. And this is the area which you need to do. There is frequency. You can choose days, months, or years. If you want to do a daily prediction, monthly prediction, yearly prediction, you can choose it. And yes, you can also choose, let's say I'm doing a daily prediction and parameter 5. So let's forecast and see how the forecasted values looks like. So I should be able to see a forecasted graph here, and I should be able to see a forecasted table which will show me the future forecasts as well. Okay, yeah, it takes a little bit time, probably 1-2 minutes more. Yeah, a lot of things can be done, a lot of enhancements can be done. I will probably see how we can optimize the code so that it runs a bit faster. But at the moment, as we are just playing around, this is okay actually at the time being. And this is a wonderful project for college folks. You can easily use it. And yeah, I mean, it's for everyone actually. And there's always room of enhancements, right? You can take this piece of code and build your own models as well. You can create two boxes, have, you can give the freedom to the user to select the from currency to currency. Based on that, you can do this actual data, and then you can do a forecast. A lot of things are possible, but yeah, make sure if you do those things, you optimize your codes, because it might take a lot of time, because the data is huge. I will also try to explore if we have certain links like this. Let's say, I'm not pretty sure. I will probably check this with something like, and I think I had tested it like 2 equals to H INR. If I just do this and I will see if it works, probably it will be really helpful for us, because it will save a lot of time, because we are taking the entire data and then we are just finding the INR currency, right? So it will help us. I will probably see this, but I'm not pretty sure. Uh, because this is a very long, this is a very old blog which I am referring to. But anyways, this is how the forecasted data looks like. You can easily zoom it and see how the forecast looks like. You can disable the prediction, you can see the range of it, and this is how the forecasted data looks like. These are the forecasted data. Okay, so this is all about this particular project. I was really excited to make a video on this, because this is a very cool project, I would say. And I'm also working on some cryptocurrency forecasting as well. So a lot of new projects coming in, a lot of new videos coming in. If you like, please like the video, share it among your friends, subscribe the channel. And to make me motivated for my future videos, expecting you to like as much as possible, because this is how YouTube algorithm works these days. The more number of likes, the more number of automatically it recommends to other people as well. So likes are very much needed, guys. And in case you want anything from me, any new project or any guidance or anything, you have my LinkedIn channel. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, and you can write down in the comment section as well in case you have any doubts. I think that's it from my side, guys. Thank you, thanks a lot, and goodbye.